everybody? It's crackers. Shout out Cali Media. Shout out SR Broadcast, Spill Records, Pod Production, Underground TV, all that, all that. Shout out Frank, you know.
Yeah, yeah. So what you know?
My bad, I forgot. Sorry guys, cut that out, cut that out. Off camera, off camera, I guess.
I'm outside, so I ain't sure.
All right. I could blaze on here or what?
Yeah, I or I'm outside. I'm outside in my backyard. Big
Shout out
tree.
everybody. I see one person popping in. Hit that like button real quick. Hit the subscribe. You know, if you already have, good shout outs. So
Yeah,
look, we all know everybody's talking about it. So let's talk about what's going on in LA, Frank. You know, I'll let you take the lead, bro. I feel like you have a better voiced opinion when it comes to articulating it. You know, I have my opinion on it as well. But what's your opinion on what's taking place? You know, things have like this have been taking place for many years, different times. You know, this is now our time. There's way worse wars going around the country. But what do you feel about the inner civil war we got going on in the state of California or all the states, New York? I know you're seeing it everywhere. Like a lot of big cities are fighting back. The big cities ain't playing.
yeah. I think it's yeah. I think it's the beginning of martial law. If you ask me, dog. You know, uh, what's happening right now in LA it pretty much they set up everybody to kick in martial law because they can't kick martial law in until they have pure chaos. And you think about it, look at LA right now, though.
Well, look, it's a civil war, and here's the thing. Here's what I'm gonna say right now. Look, check this out. So, my opinion on this is, if it does kick in martial law, right, which means they start using live rounds, crazy stuff, all that. Look, well, I'm gonna say this, dog. What, you're gonna wipe out all of Los Angeles? Because let's be honest, if it has to really get to that point, people are fighting because we're talking people getting snatched, kids, all that. We've been on this. It's not new. It's just they think that they can do it to the extent they're doing it, let alone at all. It's crazy. And this isn't for just our race. You know, I try to remind people they could call it corny or be like, oh, you're being biased. Nah, look, straight up, it's like this, homie. The human race is the only race that even matters, bro. Because that's really what it is at the end of the day when you really look at it. So, and there's another thing kind of off subject but pertains, and I don't let it feed. I try not to even repost that type of content or let it get to me or feed into it. But I've seen like a lot of people, and that's what they want. They'll be like, "Oh well, the brothers and sisters aren't helping us, so we were there." And here's what I want to say about that on that subject, but still going what I was saying. Even if that was the case, bro, that's just another tactic to get us riled up and
Right.
attack each other. You know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
like saying, oh, because somebody else wasn't a good person, I'm gonna stop being a good person. And now we all know there's a lot of good brothers and sisters. They're saying as a whole, because that's just ignorant to put it like that. That's not how I mean it. What I mean is just vice versa, saying that about anybody. At this point, bro, even if people are helping or not, it don't matter, dog. We've always fought our own battles, no matter who it is, as people. So I feel like people should have more compassion because here's my last take. If I let you take it over on just the whole matter is, I know everybody's gonna say, my tax paying dollars, I work hard, people gotta do it the right way. Well, look, I'm gonna say it like this. Look right in front of you. They're taking people that are even doing it the right way. You know what I'm saying? They're snatching up US citizens. So we got to look at one point. And here's the thing I learned too. I can't say too much anger because if we're not going to be part of the solution, we're just as much of a problem. And we can't sit here and cry what people are doing on front lines, and we're not going to be front lines. Now, I'm not saying that's not the case. I'm just physically not around. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready for what comes right here in my home for my kids, whatever. And it's unfortunate for what's happening in Los Angeles and other areas and New York. I've seen plenty of places I've been seen all over the place, but when it all comes down to it, bro, it's happened in the past Civil War, right? They teach us in school about how the British and the French and the Declaration and of Independence and et
Yeah,
cetera,
how it
right?
was
All this
established and
other
shit.
stuff and our
Yeah.
rights and what they fought for. And well,
Yeah.
look, bro, I hate to say it, fool, this might be our version of our Boston Tea Party. And yeah, that was different. That was for more attacks, but this kind of same thing on me. It's our living, it's what we're doing, our families. So all the events that happened around that time, and we took back in Civil War and our rights. Well, hey, that might happen again if it takes that. Well, then, hey, homie, that's crazy because then they probably have to wipe out a whole state. So if you're ready to wipe out a whole state of thousands and thousands of people in the government, that's a dictatorship at that point, bro. I don't care if you're a Democrat, Republican, because I'm neither. I'm just me. I'm six deuce. You know what I mean? But I'm to each your own, you know? Whoever you voted for or didn't vote for, I don't get too deep into that. I'm just saying that I only care about people having humanity. Let's stop to think real quick. It's like saying, okay, you see somebody on the side of the road, they're hurting, there or something happened to them. Are you gonna think, oh, are they documented or undocumented? Fool, I'm gonna help that person. So that's how you gotta look at it, dog. Instead of pointing the finger on, oh, they gotta do it the right way. Well, then go help them, Mister. Do it the right way. That's what I try to tell people. I feel like it sucks that that's part of human nature that we'll be quick to say what somebody should do. But if you're not going to lend that hand, even if you're responsible or not, I'm just saying, a lot of people need to realize that that's where we got to start looking at ourselves. Because I'm not a political dude, bro. So that's just my take. Like, people got to be more compassionate, whether they feel it's the right or wrong way. People are getting hurt, physically injured, taken away from their families. And who knows what after that, dog? We don't know what's going on in those detention centers. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what's going on behind those closed doors, what the government's doing to these people behind closed doors. So that's just how I feel, bro. It's crazy. You know, I send my condolences to everybody and anybody experiencing it directly or around it or on the front lines or the people being taken away directly. I send my condolences because really, like I'm saying, send my prayers, dog. I know y'all believe whatever y'all believe in, homie, but shout out God, homie, and I really pray, dog. It's really all I can do. That's why I won't act like I'm a super activist, because if I ain't gonna help either, I gotta learn to just see what's going on, have my opinion, say it's unfortunate, and just understand to have understanding instead of hatred. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. So the homie said, I don't support the movement in LA. Yeah, we are Mexican, but yet we're burning the American flag. That's, yeah, that's crazy. If you're born here, well, you guys got to look at it. The majority of the people out
Mm.
there, they're
What's
young.
up,
They're younger
Snoop?
too.
Shout Snoops. Go to the Way, Colton Gill.
All are doing the same thing. They did use impression in counting the extra help or extra help. Uh,
I just honestly feel, homie, and that's another thing, you know, and fool's gonna hate me for this, so I won't say too much, but I don't really care what race a fool is, dog. I get fools are where all a lot of fools are from Cali or from LA, or that's the county mentality or the prison mentality. Respect, dog. I get it. You know, I wasn't there. I didn't do no prison time, do all that, but I can't say this, dog. Hey, fool, like it gets to a point, bro. That shit don't matter when you're like me. How I look at it, like, and I'm not talking about that. So don't take anybody what I say in the context out of context. What I'm saying about when you living what's going on right now, you gotta look at, homie. Let the people that be ignorant, but you can't stop being good just because other people are stop being good or they're not supporting. Cool, that's gonna show their character no matter what race they are. But as long as we hold our composure, we're just as worse if we do that. Because that's like saying, all right, homie, we show dignity, but the moment they stop, we're gonna stop. Two wrongs don't make a right. That's how we gotta look, fool. That's how you break the cycle. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I look at it, dog. Like people talk about breaking the cycle and stopping for everybody, but it's like, homie, we're doing their job for them, homie. We're doing their job for them when we're attacking each other. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way I look at it.
nah, hell yeah, I agree with you. My bad, I gotta go outside. Now pizza's ruined. My boys, he's awake. All right. Yeah, those is crazy, fool.
Los Netos is right there next to Norwalk, where I grew up. I'm
That's right.
familiar. I'm familiar.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, dog. Just don't get caught out there. If you get caught doing that shit, you're gonna go to jail. You gonna have some fucked up charges.
Nah, but yeah, that's it, dog. That's just how I feel on that matter. I just wanted to send my respects, you know what I'm saying, to the people that are going through it, bro, and they're right there front lines handling it, homie. Because you know what, a lot of fools talk big, but I'm not saying anybody on here. I'm talking about let you know. But if you ain't right there with the people, with the tear gas, all that, you gotta learn to just know what to say, how to say it, give your respectable opinion. But it's like I learned that, dog. I learned that for real. Like there's certain things we as people just gotta,
Right.
you know what I mean?
It's a horrible situation, though. I think it's fucked up for the ones that were like that they were in line for like citizenship or that like had appointments and got them revoked. Like that's cold. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, bro. I wouldn't be out there doing breaking windows and shit like that. Hell no, I'm too old for that shit. I mean, not just that, but I got kids and shit. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna get caught up breaking a window or burning government property. Boy, you got me fucked up. Like no, my bad. You know what I mean, homie? But come on, now let's be honest. Like, hey, I do want to say one thing though. All those platforms that are posting that wanted for that one individual who's wanted and 50K and everybody's posting reposting his information and his picture, and it's some of you platforms that say you're solid, and that shit is weird, homie. That's weird as hell.
Hey, you know what's crazy?
Weird. I'm just saying.
I want people to know the context of why
Go ahead.
on my story, if you guys go check on the SR, I
There you go.
reposted it for that exact reason because I thought it was weird. Like, why are fools? You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, why are fools posting that? Like, I kind of did want to, without saying it, what do you think about this? Saying, so on my story, if y'all go check, you'll see what he's talking about because that's exactly the reason why I posted it because it's like, why post that, dog?
I wouldn't post that. That's something you just stay out of, dog. You let people. There's certain things you just let people do their job, Holmes. You don't participate, dog. Like, listen, the people that are helping, like No Jumper, Florida Fools, and like all these individuals who are helping, uh, whatever happened was wrong, of course, dog. But at the end of the day, like, if you're a blogger and you're basically like posting a FBI wanted poster, you're pretty much as good as sitting inside the detective's office and just might as well just go help him do his job too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. I'm just saying, like, there's just some things some people should just stay out of. Period. Like, just mind your business. You know, straight up. That's how I feel. Like that individual. Listen, there's so many cameras in LA, so many facial recognition. There's so many street cameras. There's so many fucking stop sign or stoplight cameras. Believe me, homie. Like, let technology and let them do their job. Like, why the fuck you guys out here blogging? Are you fools that desperate for views that you fools are blogging law enforcement? Like, to apprehend an individual? Like, that's crazy, dog. That shit's crazy for me.
Yep.
That's why I had to hit the unfollow button on some of you fools, homie, because that's like as good as false advertisement, dog. Like that's like saying you go get a pizza for $2.99, but when you get there, the motherfucker's $5.99. Same shit, dog. It's fake. It's not real. It's crazy. Anyway,
Now, yeah, if you guys know, it's on the story, and if anything, I typed or whatever, but go check it out. And I would voice that. I wanted to comment, but I didn't want to partake in it. From my knowledge, I didn't
me
like it on
either.
purpose. But I want to see what do you guys think about that, because that's silly. So for I don't know what page it is. That's why I got reposted to like I was trying to me personally trying to shed light without saying too much and giving my opinion, because most of the time, if you guys know, one thing I learned from Frank's approach, and he's taught me with podcasting, because I'm not full time with this all the time. I'm learning this. He showed me that you gotta just be like, what do you think? Don't ever have a full opinion on it. Just see what people think if you're gonna cover something, because you know what I'm saying? That's a sticky situation, and that's exactly why I agree with what he said. There's a lot more things to cover, and we're supposed to be helping people like that, but instead people are reporting them, and it's crazy. And reporting as in like the people, the individuals to get caught up. I don't know if they already got caught up. I don't know if that's what happened or what that was about. But from my knowledge, that's what I knew it was a page was reporting on an individual that was out there protesting and pretty much got him caught up. Which is effed up. You know what I'm saying? If
Hey,
that's
I
the
was
case,
expecting.
whatever page is responsible for that, to me, it's hilarious. But I read a comment, Jay Rams, I respect that. And you're right, people are right to an extent when they say if you don't like the country, no one's keeping you here. But I feel like a lot of people misconcept that when they say that, because it's my opinion. I'm not talking down, it's my reaction to that. I'm responding to that. People got to realize it's not that people don't like it. It's just like the laws, right? Every country, every spot's like that. They have laws and people that they agree with, don't agree with, that isn't fair or favoring to the people. Because, right, America is a democracy, right? They say, because America, everybody's so America and this country. Well, democracy is of the people, in favor of whoever's right, of the majority. So it's like, if you see majority of the people trying to get together, the point is not to prove F America. That is not the case. It's to say, hey, we're here too. We're Americans too. Whether they're flying a Mexican American, I think people misconcept that as well. What's wrong? So what if they're like me personally? If they're waving in a Mexican flag, doesn't matter if they were waving a freaking Australian flag, homie. That's how they feel. That's their roots. We're still American. We're here. It's oh well. So I think if people are saying that and they hate it, whatever, cool. But it's like I've had family that has served. You know what I'm saying? I have my homie from the record label that is about to go be Marine right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we got people literally on the team ready to die for it. So it's like I'm not saying I am, so I can speak on it as in like I'm not going to the Marines. I'm not saying I won't die for my country or what I stand for or what I live. That's different. I will. But I'm not going to the Marines, so I'm not going to talk big is what I'm trying to get at. But shout out to my boy Winter's back. He don't talk big either, but he's like, you know what? He don't like the way things are going. He wants better for himself, so he want to go be a Marine to change that. You know what I'm saying? To go protect his country the way he feels fit. So that's kind of what I mean. Um, I If the people are doing that, then you're right. If you don't like it and it's so hate and it's F America, then hey, bro, you're gonna have to, hey, my bad, bro, then go somewhere where you don't like. But I think a lot of people don't get these people are just trying to be heard. They're just trying to see that they're human, bro. And it's like, I don't care what nobody says, dog. Call me stupid, call me ignorant, bro. But I will forever, forever stand by people having a chance at life like everybody else. I mean, because a lot of this shit is man-made up laws. They're not written in, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, it's just a bunch of money and crooked and government. Like, I don't know, bro. Call me conspiracy theorist, but there's a lot of shit that's crooked and people are quick to believe the government and swear that what we got going on is so good. Now that can interpret to, well, if you don't like it, leave. Nah, I love this country, but I do disagree with a lot of the stuff the same way other people disagree. That's just all I feel about that. The people be compassionate, understand they just want to be heard, have their rights just like you want your rights and your family to be safe and you not taken away, then we can all love this country together. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how I look at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's crazy though. Like, a lot of people are saying like, why are they not waving American flags? I think a lot of it has to do with it's a pride issue. They just want to show that they take pride in being Mexican. And a lot of people get it I think they get it misunderstood. I could be wrong, but that's just how I see it, But I don't know, bro. It's a touchy situation.
I mean, to each their own. I don't have a direct opinion. I just say that I respect people's decisions and what they're fighting for, and if they're fighting for the wrong reasons, that's on them as an individual. But I'm talking about as a people that I'm like, bro, say what it is, bro. But I'm tired of seeing every new video a day of a little kid screaming, crying for his mom, or him getting taken away, bro. I don't care what you are, bro. I don't care where you're from, what flag you're waving. That ain't right, homie. I got kids, and if y'all got kids, we could talk all day, but that shit ain't right, dog. The shit ain't right,
So
you
homie,
know?
don't shine shoes, There you go.
That's the way I look at it, bro. You wouldn't want your look. Let's put this in perspective. Y'all got kids, y'all got daughters, y'all got sons. Okay, imagine you getting ripped away from your son, and your son getting ripped away from you, gone. Never see him again. You don't know. Sometimes they separate them from what I heard in those detention centers. So it's like, look at it like that, bro. And when you really look at it like close, like I said, look at it closely. You know what I'm saying?
Look
It's
at
the truth,
me.
dog. Truth, homie. And
Nah,
it's respect. It's respect. That's it. You just gotta look at it like that, bro. No, look, we look at it as, oh, Republicans, Democrats, which I'm neither, etc. Politics. Instead of looking at it as, what if that was my kid? What if that was my mom, my father, my grandpa, my grandmother, my aunt, my uncle? Then it's different. Then it's all of a sudden. That's why I try to tell people. The same way it's, hey, if this person, but let somebody say that to your chick or your kids, you'll flip out, homie. Let somebody say that to your mom. Hey, now it's serious, huh? Now it's not funny no more. Now it's, oh, rights. So I try to tell people, bro, it ain't about a politic thing. We got so blinded and brainwashed by all this bullshit. Man, voting's a fucking joke and a facade, bro. Straight
yeah,
up. That's my opinion, homie. And to each their own, whatever y'all do. I respect if you're Republican, Democrat. Hey, I just don't believe in it. But it's a lot of brainwashed bullshit, dog. It's a lot of brainwashed bullshit, homie. And we lost a lot of our ways, fool. And I'm not just talking about as people or whatever race we are, but a lot of us are disconnected and we swear we're so in tune, homie. That's the truth, dog. A lot of us
the
swear we
homie
know
said.
shit and we don't know shit.
The homie said. The gente fought back today. Hey, the homie said. So they pick up kids with no parents. How does a parent stay and the kids go? Yeah, that shit crazy though. That I agree with that. Like,
Well, foster care, I'm sure after the video cuts, the foster care picks them up, DCFS, because fool, that's another thing. As a
that
kid
that
that wasn't DCFS, that shit ain't no joke, fool. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and we could talk all day, but kids don't deserve that, bro. So a lot of people don't understand that, homie. Like I've been there, I've been in foster care, homie. Had to deal with that, and I don't cry boohoo. Kids at worst, kids are or don't live the next day. All that we don't cut it like that. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. Like man. I don't know, bro.
I feel like them taking the parents and separating the kids is what good is that doing, homie? You know what I mean? All you're doing is creating a bigger system of kids that don't have parents and are in the system. You know, that's all we're doing is just creating a bigger door for them to be in CPS foster care system. Yeah, they do. I don't watch the news. I know it's. I don't know.
I just feel like there's so much more going on around the world, but now it's front lines to where we thought it would never reach. Because that's the thing, dog. Yeah, you hear about wars all over there, sadly, and that sad that it's normal for people in other parts of the world. But now that it's coming right here to your front doorstep, what now? That's all I'm trying to say. Shit's real until it's real, and shit's a game until it's not. And it's all opinion until they're knocking at your door. It's all an opinion until they're saying, "Hey, martial law, I'm in your house and I'm gonna stay right here." Hey, right? It's all funny when we talk about it, laughing games, but when the army's up in your crib chilling, like, hey, nah, so because from my knowledge, that's kind of what happens. They can go anywhere they want and do what they want and run up anywhere. Martial law, they can do what they want. You know what I'm saying? There is no say so they can go up in anywhere. They can do what they want. So we gotta just think about that. That's all I'm saying. So I respect everybody's views, religion, where you're from. Hey, no disrespect. I just feel like until it's you, until it's your kids, have a heart. That's it.
Shit. I think Biden fucked. It all started with Biden just letting random people buy them thousands a day, and kind of fucked up everything. He said the problem is that they take the parents because they did something effed up, and someone has to take care of them. If the family can't take them, then it is what it is. Yeah, they're raising group homes. Yeah, definitely. And my mom has her papers. She became a hey, congratulations to your Hefita, homie. Right now, everybody who has their papers or citizenship, be grateful, be thankful. Be thankful to be a U.S. citizen, homies. Be thankful that you could say American born. You feel me? Like I said, I got people. Listen, my family originated in Jalisco, Mexico, right? That's where my family's from, Jalisco, Mexico, right? Originated in Jalisco. So, I've never been to Jalisco, but it's just you gotta know your roots, dog. Know your roots. Know your like if you're gonna get out there and fight, like get out there and protest respectfully and show them that Mexican people aren't animals, homie. Like they paint us out to be. You feel me? I think that if we get out there and protest respectfully, like real men and women, and show that we have class and respect for each other and for the United States, I think things would be looked at different. But right now we look like a bunch of animals just in a cage that just got let out, and we just fucking tearing up everything we can. Come on, dog. You, what did the Jordan store have to do with this shit? I want to know. What did the Jordan and Adidas shoe store and your guys' local neighborhood have to do with the damn ice raid? Now that kind of shit is unacceptable. You know breaking into stores now. Now this shit is no longer about the ice raid. Now this shit done turned into a full blown just do whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? I don't. Hey, shit, I'm not tripping, dog. Like I said, I understand. Like I said, I'm proud to be. I'm thankful that I could say I'm American born. You know what I mean? But it's to me, it's fucked up. Like I got uncles that are from Mexicali too, and that are here, homie, and family. I know people that could get snatched up, and but at the end of the day, I mean, fuck, dog. What could I do about it, homies? You're not listening to me. What I'm saying, homie. I'm saying if you're out there to protest for the ICE raids, why are you breaking into the stores? That's what I'm trying to get at. I mean, it just makes no sense to me. I'm, I'm just saying though. Don't get mad at me. I'm just saying. Love it. Hey, look, I don't. I'm not here. Like, listen, guys. I'm just gonna just don't kill
Hey,
me,
I don't
guys.
know.
I'm just talking. I'm just giving you guys an opinion.
That's it. Hey man. Hey, you know what? That's the thing though. Grown men should be able to have a conversation. So like you guys have your opinion, we respect it. You
I
know?
think it's better if we just. I'm just saying though, like, why rob the stores, homie? If you're gonna protest, protest right. That way, you can get your voice heard. When you start breaking shit, you're not. No one's gonna hear you. They're just gonna want to take you down. You know what I mean? That's just the way it is. That's
Well,
true, homie. I agree with you, Gordo. If you go to Mexico, homie, they don't like the homies. They don't like us in Mexico, and that's a fact. It's like okay, I used to go to TJ a lot, and they don't like the homies. Oh, they don't. They really don't. If you're a bald headed homie like us, they don't like that shit. And if you don't know Spanish, they hate that shit. And if it's just different, dog. It's just different. People opportunities, that's right, and they pay well. Opportunity, right? I agree. See, finally somebody understands what I was trying to say. Shouts out to you, bro, for real. You seem like you have a pretty level headed individual because you understand exactly what I was trying to get at. People are opportunities. It's true. You give somebody opportunity, and motherfuckers gonna take it, dog. Real shit. You know what I mean?
I just know you're right. Look, I just want people to know when I say what I said, I don't agree with the BS or the byproduct of all the riots and all that. Nah, I'm just saying, have a heart, think twice, be compassionate, help out for you, judge, and salute to the people. You know what I'm saying? That's it. I'm just tired of seeing people suffer, dog. That's it.
I know, but we don't. Oh shit! What the fuck? Nah, bro, it's crazy, bro. Yeah, I don't like. That's why I don't like really like touching. I just wanted to bullshit, like not bullshit, but you know, it's just fuck. It's a crazy time right now, guys. It's a crazy time, bro. That's all I can say. It's a crazy time. It really is. If you guys remember the LA riots when Rodney King got beat, who remembers that shit? I know you guys remember that.
I
That one
wasn't
right there.
alive, bro. I wasn't alive, so I can't remember. I'm sorry.
All right. Well, that riot was almost. It's starting to look like this one going on. So if you guys realize like history repeating itself again, like, and it's crazy, bro. Really is. The first time it was over a black man. This time it's over the raza, over Mexicans. Like, when are we gonna like? Come on, isn't that kind of odd? Like, the Rodney King beating, that LA went up in flames, homie. Like, that shit burnt. They burned that bitch to the ground, homie. And now we got this issue in the back of me right here. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't know, dog. But now it's attack. It's like, I don't know. It's crazy, bro. It's just crazy, dog. It's just crazy. Yeah, bro. I hope it doesn't get worse. I hope everybody wakes up and just says, you know what, you have, like, no matter what, bro. No matter how much fools are out there raging, um, it is what it is, dog. It's not gonna change the law, homie. And if it does change, it's gonna take some time. So either way, people are still gonna have to go. Regardless, it's fucked up, right? But at the end of the day, homie, like, all the raging in the world, burning every single building down in LA, and guess what? They're still gonna round people up and take them. So it's just it's a hard situation because there's really nothing you can do about it, homie. There's really nothing you can do.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
everybody who's raging right now, you guys should think about this. You guys are making it worse for those individuals that are in those border patrol camps. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they are, homie. You know, they're border patrol camps. You know, because when I was in the valley in El Centro, my dad and them, they used to live by one. Like, their neighborhood, and then you could see those fools, like the detainees walking around, and you could see them, homie, in that little facility. You know, so just think about that, man. You're out there hurting the feds or hurting whatever, whoever's out there, but what's happening to those individuals that they actually hemmed up, you know? Can you imagine? Who's they gonna want payback, fool? Yeah, see, that's where Joe Biden fucked up. Yeah, definitely. I agree, dog. I agree, homie. But see, me, I agree with that, dog, you know? Hey, man, dog, it's fucked up, dog. Cause listen, homie, I know people are not gonna like this one, but a lot of the fools out there raging are young kids, homie. And it's crazy because I seen the full community out there. He was blogging out there, right? But he was with a bunch of kids and they were lighting fireworks. Come on, dog. At what fucking point, dog, do we show the youth better, homes? Because to be honest, all them cats, and you see behind me, let me show you another picture. They're fucking kids. Excuse me, guys. They're kids, homie. They're kids, dog. They're youngsters. Look, fool. Look at this young cat. Look at this guy. He's on a motherfucking. Look. Let me move out the way. He's a young guy. Look at dog. Like, these fools are young cats, dog, out there burning shit down. They're not. They're not. They're not hardworking citizens. Look at them, dog. They're youngsters, dog, and they're young cats. They want to turn up and just burn. They just want to turn up. You know. That's crazy. And hell no, I'm not racist. One thing I want to say, I'm not racist, dog, to anybody. I believe what's happening is unfair, dog. But at the end of the day, homie, if there's a law set in place, fool, like, I mean, you can't really do nothing about it, homies. You know, it just is what it is. The way I see them, let me tell you guys how it looks, dog. When people from LA or U.S. citizens start attacking federal agents, you are no longer a citizen, homie. You are now considered. I can't even say that word on here because I'll get in trouble. But you're considered someone who goes against your own country, which is punishable by up to 10 to 15 years in federal prison. You know, I don't know. Send me to Mexico. Fuck yeah, dog. Fuck you. On six dudes.
Hey, you don't want to be that, dog. They give you some time. Hey,
Yeah, dog.
straight up, fuck ice, homie.
Yeah, straight up, dog. Like, but listen, throwing rocks at federal agents, if you get caught, fool, like they're gonna consider you a fucking
A
yeah,
T.
put you in the ADX Florence with the rest of them fucking Unabombers and all them other fools that went against the United States. Because that's pretty much what it is, dog. That's what they're looking at you as a threat, to the United States. So you gotta be careful, homies. One night can turn into a whole lot of hell for somebody. Real shit. See, yeah, he says he's called, yeah, yeah, exactly. So remember, guys, and you guys are burning your own neighborhood down. You guys got to remember, you fools are still gonna have to live there after all this shit.
True.
You might not even have a neighborhood to go to after this bullshit. Real shit, man.
And you know what though? That's because a lot of people don't think. But hey, I hate to say it. There's a right way to handle it. People are gonna get mad at me for this, but oh, you're just as ignorant. Hey, homie, sometimes people only understand violence, dog. I hate to say it, dog.
It's
What do
true.
you think? What do you think? World? Hey, it's okay when our country goes to war, but God forbid we try to take. Look, how is it? Democracy is for the people by the people, and America is a democracy. But God forbid people try to exercise that. I don't know. Wait, freedom of speech, right? Crazy. Right to bear
It
arms.
must be, but you gotta just do it correctly, though. If you don't do it
That
correctly,
one.
you're not, you won't get hurt. And this right here it's not gonna go nowhere good. All it is, all it's doing is helping. So say Trump said they're a bunch of animals. We got to get them out of here. Say he said that, right? And then you see what's behind me. You're gonna be like, yeah, they are some fucking animals. Let's get them up out of here. So you're basically contributing to what he's saying. You're pretty much certifying what he's saying. If he's right or wrong, actions prove louder than words, homies. Let's be honest. I'm just saying though, can't be mad at nobody else because your actions are speaking like, what the hell is going on with y'all guys? I mean, stop the bullshit.
Because look, it's just like this. I posted it the other day. A dude said, I've been said this, but he said, I'm a man. You do something to me, I'm going to do something to you. You throw a rock at me, I'm going to throw a rock at you. Pretty much in lesser words, people need to stop acting like consequences don't have repercussions no matter who it is. And yes, we could be confirming that because that's the sad part. The down part is that, well, they make these stories on us as wild animals. It's true, but you know what? They're wild animals just in suits.
They're wild animals with
What,
money
feel me? Well, what's the difference? Because they got some suits. Because the wild animals are in private jets. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the difference?
or
That's what
metal
people
shit.
like don't look at. But hey, we were brainwashed to think that follow accordingly. Sheep, follow accordingly. I don't know. Live by your own beat. Live by your own drum, for real.
For metal shit, there's hella norteños right now supporting with the protest. OG, Doc 9, Casper Loke, 5'9" Bully Team out, headed down there. That's right, homie.
Putting aside differences for a greater cause.
Hey, homie, at the end of the day, respect to them, dog. If they pulling up like that, hey, you can't hate that, homie. At the end of the day, I know, but go ahead. It's mine. Huh? It's mine. You want me to go get it? Go ahead.
Shout out metal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Latinos for sure. Oh, shit, bro. Y'all fucked up, homie. Fucked up. Hey, man, I don't know. They're bringing Border Patrol from all over the world.
You tell them pull up, catch a fade.
Hell yeah, though. Respect to everybody that's out there, man. But just be careful, guys. Be smart, you know what I mean? Be careful and be
For
smart,
real.
dog. At the end of the day, dog, like, like I said, homie, like, I've seen even protesters getting down with each other. So, at what point is this about Mexico now? Like, this shit seems like now it's turned into a whole damn free for all, dog. Like, I've seen fools getting down. Like, there was this one fool trying to run fools over. He had a ledge fucking, and he was trying to like dump on him, and they were throwing rocks at his windows and shit. I'm like, damn, fool, at what point, dog, like that? Oh, y'all tripping, homie.
But the protesters that are fighting, for my knowledge, are people that support Trump. And they're mad. And they're big mad that, you know?
Listen, everybody said I was bullshitting. Like, I posted a reel. Listen, that reel came from X. If you know X, the Twitter posts a lot of people post a lot of real controversy clips, right? So it said a convoy of Trump supporters are heading to LA right now. They said they're about 14 hours away, and they're heading to LA with Trump flags and fucking American flags to confront the Mexicans. Now, one thing you don't want to do is confront a mad Mexican. I'll tell you that much, homie. I don't care. I don't care, dog. You're walking into a fire, dog. It's gonna be a hell of a lot of drama, dog, for real.
You know, it's crazy.
It's gonna
A
be
lot
a
of
hell
people don't like us, and it's sad, fool. It's so sad how many people secretly like they tolerate us, fool. And it's the truth, dog. And I'm not trying to be a victim because people gonna say, "Oh no, no." Look, having uh knowledge on a knowledge on a situation and being aware is not being a victim. You know what I'm saying? Being a victim is going boo hoo, nothing's gonna change, and there's nothing I can do. Do something about it. You know what I'm saying? I try to improve my life like, hey, I don't like getting treated like the way I get treated. I'm fortunate to already be a citizen, so that's different, you know. Like I understand people have that big barrier and the reason why things are going on with the way they're going on now. But I personally feel like I'm trying to change my life and better for my family and do better and go legit and do things the proper way so that I can make a difference or help out people or help out my people. So that's what we all got to do. We got to help ourselves first. And if we have it in our heart and in our resources to help other people, we'll do it. But honestly, I just feel like shit's crazy. To each their own. I ain't mad at nobody. It's all love.
Yeah, bro. This is actual pictures, guys. Like shit like this, guys. It's a wild situation, man. Like, it really is, bro. And fuck, dog. For real. Listen, guys. I went to okay. I spent some as a kid. I spent a lot of time in Mexicali. Growing up as a kid, and I tell you one thing. Mexico's a different animal, homie. So you know, be careful, homies. Be careful. It's a tough, tough, tough. It's a tough country to live in, man. That's why I say I'm thankful to be part of. Hey, much love to the Bay Area, homie. Salute, salute to the Bay Area, homie. Regardless of all this channel. We show love to everybody, homie, regardless of we're in Southern Cali. I salute to everybody in Northern California, homie. It doesn't matter, dog. It's all yeah.
Yeah, and
Wanna.
Farmetto, what Farmetto said, he ain't lying. That's kind of like what I mean. So, for the people that think they experience racism in California, I promise you, unless you were way back when during the riots and the riots and the rights for the people that they have now, I'm gonna tell you right now, out here in the way in the Midwest or in down south, y'all ain't felt good old racism until you went to good old it's in the down south. You know what I mean?
I heard that
You
too.
ain't felt
I
that.
really,
Hey,
I
I
heard
was
that a lot.
I walked up in a gas station in Texas, homie. I put it on the hood. That fool goes just like this. Not making fun of nobody. He goes, "We don't accept California and Texas. Only if it's Louisiana or Texas. Go to another gas station." I was like, "Sure
Whoa.
will," and did. Cause guess
Damn.
what, fool? I'm not gonna about to get an argument with some fucking smoker. Probably all smoked out, mad.
Probably got a big old fucking shotgun too behind the counter.
This is my town, not yours.
Oh, you going? Oh, hell no! You don't want to play with
Oh,
them.
fuck.
Hell no! Hell no!
I bet that, my boy. I got you. Say less. I'm gonna head down to the fucking Loves across the street.
He said, "AKA Little Corner is my carnal." Orale. Oh, okay. Talking to somebody else. Orale. Yeah, man. Hey, I've been up north. Like I said, up north is nice, dog. Like I've been up north. I've been in San Francisco too. San Francisco's a nice city, bro. You know, it really is, man. It's a beautiful city. I got to go to the Fisherman's Wharf, the Wax Museum, the Horror Museum, the submarine. You know what I mean? Went to Alcatraz. That shit was nice, dog. For real. Fucking hella cold though. It's a nice city though.
He said the Vato is Christian now. He moved out the Vadio to the Valley.
Uh,
Nah, I don't know what he's talking about.
nah, he's talking to somebody in the comment section.
I have.
Yeah, man. Hey, shit, man. If you guys do go out to LA, be careful, man. I have some work out there in LA. You know, well, not well. I actually have a couple clients that had hit me up. Um, Shit, bro. I'm trying to. I told him next month. Hopefully, I'll let shit die out before we go out there. And there's just a lot of shit going out there to go out there and. I mean, I could still work, but it's just the fact that like it died down real quick. By next month, it should be good. Right now, it's cracking too much to be like trying to shoot a music video with fucking blocks flying and shit. Fuck.
No,
Can you imagine?
hey,
Oh
hey,
shit, nigga.
not to get too off subject, but Farmetto said something crazy, and I'm a respond to that because I'm gonna tell you why. Midwest and down south, when it really comes to racism like that, we tend to back each other up no matter the situation. I'm gonna tell you why because fool, half the time we're outnumbered out here, and it's no joke. Fool, look now I'm in a town to where it's majority of us. It is, and a lot of them hate it. Like okay, I work at Taco Bell for a little extra money, right? Don't even matter, but that's where I work for now. So I'm sitting down, and there's a high school I know because uh-huh. My homie family, they I think they already graduated, but his brother went there, his sister, excuse me, stuff like that. So they're talking about the high school. So I'm hearing, I'm over there doing my orientation, and then they're like, "Yeah, I don't know why they got all these classes, these Spanish classes. Why they need to learn Spanish?" And I'm over here laughing, right? I'm laughing. I'm just waiting to see if they're gonna say some like slick shit. And then the wife joins in, like, yeah, I don't know, it's not necessary. I'm like, all right, Lucy. All right, Lucy Lou, we gonna see what we gonna say next. Then the other dude's like, no, it's not necessary. Why they gotta and then I laughed. I was like, just like that, cause I was like, bro, y'all hilarious, right? Bro gonna go, well, I mean they kinda need them, but why? and like trying to backtrack. I'm like, bro, what? And then what made me laugh even more? Oh my gosh, and this ain't a racist thing, bro. Shout out to everybody, by the way. And look, when I say what I say, I make fun of everybody. So I don't. I hope nobody takes offense to this, bro. I have a dark sense of humor, bro, and I mean well to everybody. I love everybody for who they are, but unless you a chomo or you a J cat, then I can't with you or a snitch. Nah, nah, nah. But all right. My point is, fast forward, nothing serious happened, but it was just the fact of this was the kicker. I heard them saying some slick shit about like we're the first generation. I'm like, from where? Europe, motherfucker. From where? From where? Because I know people know about Missouri and about places like more this way. It's all Indian reservation, basic. Not like so it's like first generation of where, bro. Anyway, I'm laughing. I still let it continue because I mean I'm there for a job, fool. I'll get in trouble and fired because if at a job, if you speak about anything racial, you will get in trouble. I'm saying even a word, fool, and I gotta make a little extra money right now, homie. So I don't care if it's at Taco Bell, McDonald's. I gotta be a man and work that money so I can feed my daughter for now.
Oh yeah.
So, her wife forgets her purse. I wait on purpose, right? I wait. I grab it before they go, and I'm like, hey, forgot something. And then he was like, kind of mad he forgot it. You could see in his face he was more mad he even had to interact with me. And then I was like, he was like, oh, thank you, motherfucker. Cause I pretty much showed him like, oh, we know good, huh? But I could have robbed your but guess what I did? Because I'm a civilized Mexican. I'm a good Mexican, G. Ball out of, but I'm American first though. It's the truth. I was born here. I mean, hey.
Yeah, I was born here too, eh?
What it is, dog. You know?
It's a fucked up time though to be. It's just a mess of time. It's a mess of thing to see though. Real shit, regardless. I know this homie said something about. He said loyalty and pride go hand in hand. Okay, so going out there and committing acts of nonsense, like things like burning stuff, like it really doesn't help the cause or make us look any better. You know what I'm saying? We look okay. So whatever they label us as right now, we are that because look at this shit. Like if they're animals, and then you turn around and you're like they're animals. Fuck, hey,
You're
you're
gonna
pretty
believe
much
it.
you're pretty much certifying what he's saying. It's like the fuck. I don't know. I mean, it's
Y'all
crazy.
HB chemistry.
I want everybody to be okay, bro, and I feel bad. Hey, I feel bad for the people that are being affected, homies. Because at the end of the day, I got children too, But listen, going out there and making your freedom, like, what about your kids, or maybe you got a wife at home, or you got a mom or brother or sister, and like, we gotta think smarter. And I'm just a regular dude, though. Who am I? You know what I mean?
Hey Frank,
I saw that. That was Gacho Holmes. Like burning the American flag, stepping on it. That was a little too much, dog. Like, let's be honest. But that person that did it, he was a young kid, homie. So we gotta think about it. Like these kids that are out there burning shit and doing things like that are on camera. They're young. They're young kids. They don't really. They have not lived enough to even understand what's happening. You know what I'm saying? All they see is, oh, let's just create some chaos, and they, of course, who's not gonna want to join in that? That's just the way it is.
I'm gonna say real quick before I head out. Do you mind if I shout a few fools out?
Go ahead, my boy.
Shout out to Ruva, I think Ruval Gaba, 1988. But he said his name is Speedy from Clanton, San Jose. Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? Uh, shout out to Rich East. Shout out to Nordberg. Shout out to De Decoto 4-7 Squad. If I said that right, my bad. Shout out Lord 40 ounce. David Hernandez. Farmetto again, you already know. Shout out to Bob, Cartoon 707. Shout out to let me see. I think that's it. I mean, I can go on, but Miller Cold ones, go to the away way, Wesley, everybody that tapped in and showed love tonight. Snoops, I seen everybody. Much love, much respect. Shout Frank, Cali Media. I'm gonna stay on here and chill for a little bit more, but I'm gonna let you talk.
Let me be honest. Shit. I just got out
Your
of
boy
school in
Six Deuce
Cali.
in North California, you know?
Homeboy, nothing going. Yeah, bro, this shit crazy, dog. Like, hey, many blessings to you and your freedom, homeboy. Hopefully, you know what I mean. Hey, many blessings to you on your journey, dog. You know that you're gonna encounter along the way. You know. But listen, guys, everybody in LA, before we end it, everybody who participates or goes out there or is out there, whether you're a citizen, non-citizen, a federal agent, non-federal, whatever, dog. I hope everybody just makes it home to their family. At the end of the day, we gotta remember, dog. We all have family, dog. We all have family, homies. So be careful, make it home safe, homies. Because if you listen, guys, one rock at somebody's head can cost you the rest of your life, homie. That simple. You know what I'm saying? It can cost you the 1 second of being angry, dog, can cost you the rest of your freedom, dog. You know? So think about that, homies, because freedom's precious, dog, because we only live once. You know?
Oh, you're gonna be in Branson, Missouri? That's like 35 minutes away from me, my boy. One, not two. I'm gonna be in California in July. I'm gonna pull up there for a music video the 13th, but with everything going on, homie, I'm gonna still pull up. Already bought the ticket, homie.
Scooby, go lay down. Go lay down, Scooby. Hurry up. Shut up,
And I'm
Scooby.
gonna go out there to Cali, to LA. Hey, that's freedom, man, my boy. Hey, now, enjoy your time, fool. Oh, y'all, I'm gonna say it's public. And I don't
Shut up.
care who gets mad, homie. If I would ever see you in public, I'll shake your hand, homie. Who's call me lame? I call me whatever they want to call me after that. You respected me as a man since the day we've associated. I'm gonna treat
Oh,
you the
Billy.
same in person, homie. So I wanna say that. You know what I mean? Who's
Yeah.
call me lame, scary? Nah, homie. That's called being a man right there, dog. So hey, if fools get mad, who cares, homie? Cause I got kids and I just want to chill. You know what I'm saying? Cause exactly that, dog. What you just said earlier. If some of the homies, however people consider the word homies, I'm just saying people from up north going down south and they're on the front lines. Hey, fool, call it what fools want, dog. But if fools are coming together for what it really was, and if fools really knew their history, shit wasn't always what it was now. Shit was unified. So we're gonna go through and talk about all that. Way back when, since when. We're gonna talk about now. So if people are willing to help and show love, I don't want to hear this north and south and hey on me. I get it. But fool, as a man, on a real man tip, father first. That's how I'm gonna conduct my associations with people if they conduct it with me like real men, and I'm gonna keep it as such, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, my phone's about to die, though. Shit.
Hey, hell yeah, I'm right here. I'll say it. I ain't afraid. I'm right here in Monette, Missouri. It's right by Joplin, Springfield. You know why I love this state? Because ain't nobody bulletproof, and Second Amendment is strong here. And I ain't trying to be scary. I mean that like in the most humble way. I don't bother a soul. I just protect my home, bro. I don't got time to play tough. That's just for the birds, homie. If I don't, hey, look, if my family's not in danger, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? But it'll be forever California, dog. I was born in Long Beach, but grew up in Norwalk my whole life. My whole family grew up in Norwalk. Shout Southeast LA, shout all parts of LA, shout IEOC. You know what I'm saying? Everybody. Much love to all y'all, every area. Uh, everybody from Cali, every area in Cali. Right, Frank. Good night, local.
All right, homies.